Oh, let's see. When we last left off, Val, Isaac, and Lumi got jumped by the Holy Myotismon that never had time to give his name, but he almost killed all of you. But Val ended up exploding. Lunamon died. Uh, that wasn't great. And on the other side of things, after striking a deal with CEO Serafimon to create a world where Digimon and humans can engage in capitalism together, they grabbed Atlas to run off and
Do a crazy experiment.
do a crazy experiment. Oh, hey, we got a Revy.
A wild Revy appeared. The life expectancy of all Digimon in a 5-mile radius has reduced by 5%.
I think that's
And
too
human
low.
beings.
That's too low.
Now, actually, Revy, since you were... Did you continue to follow Val around afterwards, or did you split off at some point and start killing things again?
Can I wish I remembered what happened when I was T-posing. Let's see. Nah, I followed.
Okay, so Revy was actually there while, Revy was there for the fight with the thing, watched Val explode, watched Lunamon die.
Oh lord.
Yeah.
Val is technically a card. Don't let it fool you.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
Lav is the one
Now
who's
Lav is
currently
here,
doing it.
his mirror counterpart instead of Val.
Val exploded into a goo monster, essentially, and Lab showed up and sealed him in a card. But,
Yeah,
one, one thing that the four of you know that nobody else knows, since you guys were present, is that your partners are the final and most important fragments for you to kill. And Gristle, I see your mic's not on.
I'm Gristle. What?
Oh, so I gave you the option of whether you agreed with Dagomon's contract or not. You said that you wouldn't have taken the contract, but what would you have done once you got to School Island while everyone's slaughtering everybody?
Well, that's pretty fucked up. But I would probably try to touch base and find Atlas and Cade, but like Gristle, was Gristle just stuck to the wall when all the Dagon stuff was happening?
Yeah, Gristle would have been there for it, but you could have been silent.
Unlikely, but okay. I'm trying to think, because not taking the contract with Dagon, but the fragments still having the memories. I almost want to have Slurp go around and absorb all the gristles.
You mean eat all of the living humans living their own lives and just kind of kill them by gooing them, right?
Well, Slurp would be absorbing their information.
Yeah, I mean, you purify them and get them back inside you and stuff. So
the memories would go back to me instead of Slurp.
You could have them go to Schlurp, I suppose.
I want them to go to Slurp. I'm gonna start collecting the gristles. Can I
Okay, so you would have Schlurp go on a mass murder spree.
I think, are there any billboards in town?
Probably.
Can I go up to one of the billboards and have Slurp and me like paint on the billboard, calling all gristles for it, and and I'll have like free trash food and science lessons or something like on the billboard to attract them.
I mean, yeah, you could definitely
Like a
do that,
giant arrow pointing down.
The
but
slight problem here is that the Gristles have been like reconfigured by Lilium into citizens of the city,
yeah, like
other people.
none
Oh,
of
so they look like normal people?
yeah, they're just
Yeah.
normal people living their own lives. It'd be like if Gristle came up to, you know, anybody you know and just killed them and absorbed them.
But do they still have main aspects of Gristle?
No.
Oh, well, damn. Okay,
Yeah.
so that wouldn't work.
They are just people.
Welcome to our entire nightmare.
Now,
Well, most of it.
now your Digivice will let you know which ones of them are fragments of you. So you can like distinguish them from the other ones. It's just they're not yous. Not until they
Gotcha.
die anyway.
Okay, well,
Murder spree.
leave them no quarter. They're all going to be slaughtered.
Alright, so we know what Gristle's been up to. And then I assume, Cade, that when you got a hold of Atlas, you probably would have also tried tracking Gristle down for your plan.
Oh, absolutely. Gristle is the only other person who has the connection necessary for this plan to possibly work, if it even works, which it might not. But I hope it works. Like, I hope we find something, even if it's not quite what we're trying to do.
Yeah.
Because this world is fascinating, so it's worth a shot.
Mm-hmm. All right, so so going to Cade, Atlas, and Gristle, you guys, assuming you're following Cade, actually end up leaving not just School Island, but the entire human realm, because you guys are going to a minor ley line, correct?
That was the intention of our plan.
Yes.
Yeah, and you go to the one with the German scientists and the Nazis and the electrocution chairs, or
Cade doesn't know that that's a thing. I just want to point that out there.
Let's see. Atlas, you would know some of these ley lines. Would you lead Cade there?
Well, which are the closest?
Yeah, definitely the electrocution chair one.
And if that's the closest, that's the one we're probably gonna go.
All right. So, yeah, you guys get to a hole in the ground with stone steps leading down to it. And once you guys get to the bottom of those steps, there's a big metal door with a spin handle for you guys to open it up.
Hey Atlas, I know I said the closest ley line. What's here?
German Nazis.
Oh, God. Is this a bad time to mention that Demi Meramon is going to be less than useless in combat right now? On account of my Digivice not being a Digivice? Because I feel like I should have mentioned that before we left.
Can you fight?
Cade looks at you, looks at Demi Meramon, because Ghostmon would usually have something snarky to say right about now, winces, and then looks back at you and says, well, I have studied the ancient art of running away, but I don't think that's really going to help.
And Gristle, you're also there.
I'm Gristle. I guess I'm there.
Actually, you know what? Since we have a scientist here, can I ask you a question, Gristle?
Yeah, what up?
I'm so business Serafimon. By the way, he wants to make a deal with us. I'll tell you the whole thing later, probably.
Yeah.
Probably. This might end up being something we can barter with him on. Anyway, he turned my Digivice into an ordinary notebook by doing something to the corruption I was absorbing when I tried to do a very bad thing that was, in hindsight, pretty stupid.
Okay.
Can you take a look at this and tell me if you've got any idea what he did?
Yeah, sure. I can check it out. Can I roll a vibe check on the book?
I'm going to hand Gristle my ordinary notepad.
Sure. Gristle, you can make a knowledge roll.
I do be having knowledge. Let's see. Let me go to my little... Using Pippi for this is a bitch. Let's see here. What the fuck? Bear with me. There we go. There's my sheet. That's not my sheet. I kid. There's my sheet. Okay. 3d6 plus 17. Brum, brum, brum. Yeah, I got a 21. Oh my god! Well, I hope that's not a trend for the session.
Modifier hard carry, but I almost don't want to give it to you. Still.
Yeah, you each still at 21.
I don't think it would be that hard for Gristle to have an idea of what's going on with Cade's Digivice. CEO Serafimon was born out of the data used to create the human realm, which has slowly stripped Digimon, most Digimon, of their power in general, as well as the digital world, and turned it into a much more human-like world.
Yeah.
So his interaction with Cade's Digivice probably did something similar.
Gristle is examining the book, kind of like fiddling around with it in their hands, kind of like how a crab fucks with their food sometimes. And they're gonna like flip through it, and if they open up the book, is it just blank paper?
There's probably like notes from. There's probably like notes from Cade or something.
I see.
I mean, I wouldn't know.
I would look back at Cade and I'd be like, bro, I think you downgraded.
Tell me about it. Any idea how?
And then I would regurgitate what Aster said because none of those words stuck to my brain.
Wait, then that would mean
different data interacts with Digivices differently.
Well, yes, this is correct. But also, that would mean that the corruption that changed it is physically present, and that if you were to, say, purify it, maybe it would undo it?
Gristle pulls out their fucking... their little Digivice.
Obviously, I'm grasping at straws here, Gristle, and it's fine if this doesn't work, but I think we need to give ourselves the best chance possible. Again, not sure how much help I'll be. Ghostmon might be helpful.
You're good, buddy. I don't mind. Do I have any juice in my gun? Like, to like any energy meter to be able to try to purify their Digivice?
Yeah, I mean, you and Atlas would start the session full, so if you want to use your energy on that, because you're currently surrounded by corruption and couldn't refill it, go ahead.
Well, that didn't sound promising.
You certainly could.
Okay, so Gristle's gonna go over to Slurp, and they're gonna hey Slurp, do you think that you could put out a message and see if anybody's got any spare uncorrupty energy that we could use? And Slurp is gonna do a little wiggle and like put their little goo paws like on their temples to like talk to their little receiver guys.
You are probably too far for that to work. You're a couple days travel away from everybody.
Okay, so Slurp is gonna melt a little bit and be like, out of signal.
But you and Atlas could do it. Or just you, if Atlas doesn't want to.
I mean, Atlas doesn't even know how he'll do it.
You shoot a laser beam out of your eyes.
You make it sound so easy.
Yeah. Do I look like Cyclops? Or Superman?
You know, I bring this up because one of our listeners was talking to me about the session with Bancho Leomon from season 1, and they were talking about how you guys all used your Digivices to like purify him and stuff, and Mushmon grabbed your Digivice to do it for you because you were unwilling, but I forgot your Digivice at the time and still is your contact, so Mushmon just kind of grabbed your head and laser beamed him.
Oh my god.
Yeah, but
That is pretty
didn't
metal
we
of how you
have...
know it though.
But then at that point we just had a regular Digivice, and then when we got our crest, it changed.
Also true.
Oh, you're right. Bancho Leomon came before your partners or your champions. Okay, yeah, never mind. Less funny, but still. Anyway,
I mean, if no one catches on to that fact, then yeah, it would be hilarious. I'm like, no, I don't want to watch it. Just stare at it.
You.
So
Forcibly watch.
So, did you want to try to purify it, Atlas?
Yeah, if you're willing.
Okay, so Gristle's gonna be like, okay, so I like be the book, but be on the book. Like they're cause they've never seen you use your Digivice, I don't think.
all right. So your guys,
You're right.
your guys' intentions would come through. It wouldn't be too hard for you. And I'm going to be a slight stickler for bars this time around and how much batteries you guys actually have, because I have totally let that go to the wayside. So
You've been very generous lately, and we always appreciate it.
Yeah, let's stop, because I'm
Oh no, I think he's lately saying that now that I'm here, he's gonna be a dickhead.
but
Well, now that the three chaotic trios together.
So,
yeah.
Atlas and Gristle, you're down to 4 bars. Cade, you are up to 4 bars.
Wait, but if I'm up to 4 bars, wait, was I right?
Oh, yes. Yeah, they just had to purify your Digivice. Technically, if you got spooked by a mirror, it would have worked just as well.
Okay, well, I didn't know that, but I have been theorizing and like planning and speculating on what might fix it all week, and all of last week, and most of the week before that after I figured it out.
Demi Merriman's still Demi Merriman, but that's just because he hasn't woken up yet.
That's entirely reasonable. Cade is just going to be. Thank you so much. He's going to hug Gristle and Atlas, or at least try to hug Atlas. I feel like that might be dangerous. But
Atlas, are you gonna?
Atlas is just gonna like, he's gonna take a step back, but like not far enough. So Kay's just having like an awkward hug, like he's hugging Gristle with one arm, but then having like an awkward space hug with Atlas.
When Cade goes in for the hug, when they go to hug, it you hear a squeaky noise.
Oh, that's so perfect. No, seriously, I can't thank you enough. I'll be honest. I kind of thought I'd ruined everything.
That's nothing.
So, now that you guys are in fighting order, do you open up the door?
Yeah. Right now I feel like I could totally take on the world and stuff.
Mushmon and Slurp are just eating like trash together, watching the entire scene happening.
All right.
There's
So,
trash eating.
all three of you give me bravery
Trash
checks.
eating.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
You got it.
Damn, Kay's not with us.
Kate is with you.
No, it's just me and Gristle both said uh-oh, and then you said, I'll do it.
Oh, yeah, totally.
I mean,
Hell yeah.
good checks.
These roles
I love
feel
the
very in
fact
character.
I love the fact that Atlas and Gristle were the ones that went uh-oh, and then Silver rolled higher because they have higher bravery.
So,
I think that's because we're fucking unhinged.
True.
Yeah. You called us the chaotic trio earlier. It's really the chaotic duo, and Cade is also here.
Yeah, but Kay's
Chaos
also
twins.
yeah,
So,
but
when-
Kay's also chaotic.
when you
I mean, these days.
open the door, a flood of black energy and creatures and like shadow-like beings fly past you, crawling out the walls and up the stairs and out. And this flood of darkness, it goes on for about like 5 seconds, and your hair gets fluffed back from it. And during that time, you all experience such intense fear that you guys drop to your knees. Cade, you might have peed yourself a little, but the others don't need to know that.
Yeah, that's that. We'll keep that one a secret.
Atlas's hair is now all slicked back.
That Gristle looks like a spooked raccoon.
Don't you always look like a spook raccoon?
Not as spooked.
You look like
Yeah,
a spooked rabid raccoon. Or you lost the rabid part of your spooked raccoon look.
Yeah, just scared. Man. Did any of them go near Slurp?
No, they were all entirely unconcerned with you guys.
So they just scurried out like cockroaches?
Yes.
Ordinarily, Gristle wouldn't be scared of no ghosts.
I hang out with a ghost.
Yeah, that is true.
My
I
best
wanna
friend
make it.
/ found family is a ghost.
These ghosts were more demons than ghosts, less Casper, but
Less Casper, more end of Ghostbusters. Right before the Marshmallow Man, I mean.
more like the Red Man.
no, 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 that's Insidious. No.
Okay, I haven't seen Insidious yet, so
The Crooked Man.
Look up the
Word
trailer
for
for the
it.
first one.
Gotcha.
But we will swap over to Isaac's group. Isaac's group? Not Isaac's group. Isaac and
It's a group
It's a
that
group
has
that
Isaac
Isaac
in
is
it.
a group that Isaac is in. Isaac, Lav, Lumi, and Revi. So, last I knew, you guys were going to head to the now deceased Lilium's lab.
I mean, I think that's where we were planning on going, correct?
Yeah.
But there is something Lab's going to do before we leave.
Yes, Lav, what is it you are going to do?
Lab is going to, of course, look over the group, give a thumbs up, even though no one said anything, even to Revi. And then Lab is going to look over to Sukazimon and just be like, Sukazimon, will you please come here? And Sukazimon will go, yeah, of course. Lab, what's up? He goes, Sukazimon, I just wanted to let you know that I really appreciate everything you've done for me and Val. You've been there through thick and thin. You're the bread and we're the inside of the sandwich. You're the hat I miss. But I think we both know where this is going, Sukazimon. Sukazimon just like, yeah, I kind of figured this would happen if he ever summoned you. He goes, Val loves too much. Especially you, Sukazimon. And if Val was in control, you know he would never, ever consider this. That is very true. But if we are to get where we need to be, it has to be done, Sukazimon.
I will say that. Wait, is Lav saying this around the party?
If they're listening in.
Yeah, you guys might be listening.
I mean,
I'm not saying you guys have to do anything about it. I'm just saying you guys might be
the
listening in.
proximity. I mean, is he like just talking in front of us or like a little bit far away from us? Then that changes things, I guess.
Did you go behind a corner to talk, like, for privacy?
I'm just having a loving heart-to-heart with Sukazimon. You know, we walked a little bit of ways, but I mean, if anyone's nearby, they could probably listen in. I mean,
Okay, all right.
Lav
He's an old.
isn't.
I was
Lav is
just
kind of crazy.
I was just pointing it out to others, but do go on.
So
Like an old Yeller speech.
I know, right? Sukazimon did nothing wrong, Gristle. We love Sukazimon. He's actually related to Schlurp. So we do not we love him. And of course, Lav will check the Digivice. Ask her, does Sukazimon have a fragment? Can I sense it?
So typically the idea was that none of you would be able to tell that that was fragments because your partners would always appear on your Digivice, but yes, it does.
I was about to say, because Lav's absorbed quite a bit, so he goes,
Oh yeah,
Sukazimon.
and Laugh would have all of the memories of doing so.
Oh yeah.
Going into Val's favorite card shop, everyone being excited, and then, you know.
Yeah, things and stuff, and probably, all the stuff. And, he kind of gets down on one knee. He goes, Sukazimon, I do not want to do this, but I'm afraid I must. And Sukazimon will be like, yeah, I know. Just tell Val that I'll always be there, with him. Of course, you're not leaving us. You're just becoming one with us. It's different. You're still there. You'll be in our hearts. Well, I guess it's one singular heart, but you get what I'm saying. And Lav will actually hug Sukazimon because Lav isn't exactly fully evil, he's just crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Evil. Evil lemon.
Now, I don't know if this works anyway, Aster, but if I have to kill Sukazimon, Lav is crazy enough to do it. But can I just absorb him? Because we both understand it must happen.
Oh no, Lav is gonna destroy that core of Sukazimon.
Okay. Lav, look at Sukazimon, smile. The light glistening off the mask as he slowly reaches his hand through Sukazimon's chest. Kali Ma, and he will crush the core.
By the way, does yeah, and you
He's not stopped.
you absorb Sukazimon, and you feel a surge of energy coursing through you, the same surge that Lumi got, but at the moment nothing happens. I was just curious, would Lav say anything to Revi, who's been following Val around because Val told her to? Told her
I
there
don't
was
know.
another
Revi
way.
might try to kill me if she sees that. I don't know.
Oh, yeah, it's fair enough.
What happened?
Well, you and Isaac stood by while Lav gave a Old Yeller speech to Sukazimon before crushing his core.
That's good. That's. I'll grab my spear and hold it towards him. I thought I enjoyed killing people, but something is wrong with you guys. So
Not wrong.
I think since I don't know what's going on here, there's gonna be a change of plans. I'm gonna kill you. Like you just killed a Digimon in front of me. Your own Digimon, you can't be trusted, of course.
Revi, I guess it probably should have explained it. You might not have. Essentially, as we discovered with Lumi, our Digimon are fragments. And I was ordered to collect Val's fragment. Sukazimon has a fragment, but he's not dead, Revi. He's with me. And I will say this, as Lav does, tears do fall from his one eye. Because, of course, Lav is crazy, but he still loves Sukazimon. Just crazy. And by the end of this, if we want to reach the power that you so crave, you will likely have to eat them as well, for they have your fragments, Revi.
Dorumon just whimpers a little.
So you want me? So they want us to kill our partners.
I won't do anything of the sort or force you to do anything of the sort. But unfortunately, it had to be done.
Okay, I'll put my spear down.
Isaac, what are you doing during all of this?
Cheerio. No.
What do you say?
Honestly, I'm probably just in the background, comically, like, pacing, tapping my pistol to my head, like, Jesus Christ. I have to save the world, people. Alright. And so, we're just gonna kind of turn and be like, hey, alright. Are we all done with the violence for a minute?
Well, I'd love to kill you guys, yeah, for now.
Isaac Charlie Dang in the background.
Locking eyes with Lav. Are we done with violence for a minute?
Here's the thing, Isaac. It wasn't very violent. Actually, it was a little. Well, it wasn't violent. But I'm
Alright.
as calm as can be, so we're okay.
Okay. Lumi, you think you're ready to get moving again?
Like I have a choice about that.
Yeah, you guys are so dysfunctional.
And then there's just Jathin posing in the background trying to pretend none of this happened eye off of his ass. Right. And we're off to Lillian's lab. You can stay or you can come. At this point, I don't really care, but we have a city to level and a world to save. So, Digimon, let's go.
All right, so you guys head off to Lilium's lab.
I'll do that.
Yes! This is fun! I like riding a flaming lion.
That's right, there's two of us without Digimon now, so...
And Revi, do you go to Lilium's lab, or after hearing all of that, do you go back to killing all of your fragments?
Wait. Will I have to kill him? Is there a way to
That's
avoid
right.
killing your Digimon?
Not that anyone's found.
Confirmed? No.
Val would have found it!
None of you guys looked into it?
Honestly,
I only have one
eye!
nobody's
Technically, we all had the system of,
Just to help
okay, this is what we're supposed to be doing, and no one questioned it. We just
Yeah, no one's
went
really
on.
clarify, since we found out our partners were fragments, probably all of 15 to 20 minutes has passed in actual time.
Is there a way?
I will say Val was trying hard not to kill his Digimon. Lav is just insane.
How can we? Who do we need to go to figure out this information? You know, instead of
Dagon.
killing my Digimon, you know, I thought I was the aggressive.
Well,
You know, it's my job to be the crazy one. What is wrong with you guys?
Technically, wouldn't your Digimon be Doraemon, anyways?
Yes, but I'm not gonna kill Doraemon.
well, Lilium's dead.
Yeah, other way.
All of
You already
the
abandoned him once.
all of the high intelligence members of
What
the
did you
group.
say? I didn't hear you over there. Please repeat yourself.
When you already abandoned him once,
All right, I grab my spear and
I point my gun.
let's see who wins this fight then.
Gravity. Spearmon just flaps up 10 feet.
Oh wait, I can fly too.
Yeah, but you haven't boarded your Darugamon yet.
That's true, but I can fight from down here. Okay, you can shoot all you want, but you better have the perfect accuracy.
Oh, you guys are about to have a Matt and Ty moment as the Digimon just kind
I
of
mean, if we're really
whimper about it.
but let's fly off. She
DM.
chases, we'll talk about it.
Oh, that's OP. Okay.
DM,
What?
Aster,
What?
do I still know where Dagon is?
At the moment, he's still just far away. Like it doesn't seem like he's, I don't know, moved much.
Okay, but where? I should have a Dagon radar in my head at all times. Theoretically.
In the ocean at the moment, like, you know, far away. He's not like on land or anything like that.
He can probably see through our eyes, though. He wants entertainment. We established that a while back.
Are you looking for something like more specific than that? Or were you thinking that maybe
I mean, my contract was that Dagon was to give him a piece of himself to me so he could survive if he ever dies. But
That's
I
gotta be
my
more.
But wasn't my term was that I should know where he is at all times, so I could give. So he has to do it in person.
There's not much he has to do in person. However, yeah, as far as where he is, all I'm saying is that I'm
He's
not
in the
giving you
ocean.
an exact location because there's not like merit to it at the moment. Like, I could give
For
you
you,
I could give you like a longitude and latitude of the ocean or something, but he is far away in the ocean.
Yuki.
Yes. At the moment. That said,
We're going squid hunting soon.
we're actually coming back to you
Now, from the
guys.
makers of Splatoon, Squid Game.
So when you open up the lair and all those shadow creatures pass by, the hulls of the base, the German base, are now empty. You can actually see the ley line from where you guys are. Well, it's kind of identifiable by those that know what a ley line looks like, but
Okay.
How corrupted does it look corrupted at all?
I mean, it is corrupted. It's a minor ley line, but it doesn't. Ley lines themselves don't necessarily look that corrupted. I guess you could probably see a little bit of, black or whatever coming off of it, but it is a ley line. It is corrupted.
Can I roll a perception and see if there's anything around the ley line?
No. After those beasts escaped, it seems pretty good. I will save you the perception on that.
Okie dokie, broski. So what are we
Right.
doing?
Well, welcome to the surprise. Cade, being a storyteller, has not filled Gristle in on the thing he saw yet.
Oh. What did your
So-
special eyes see?
Well, my eyes aren't all that special, but he pokes his glasses as he says that. But I noticed that when you and I wrote that book, you remember the book? It was vaguely smutty, but also a story of everything we've done up to this point.
Yeah.
When you were writing the book, you were willing things into existence, like actual full-on magic.
Yes.
Oh wait, you did see that.
Gristle, I am Delulu a good bit of the time, so I do be seeing shit.
Okay, but I also saw it, which means that it wasn't usual crazy things. Or we're both crazy. I'm kind of fine with that actually at this point.
Mm.
And the theory I have is that might be the magic, like the power of Scree and Ree and the magic of the Fey realm, which we've established is driven by storytelling and narrative. At least I think that's what we established.
Gristle's gonna do a nod. They're keeping up.
And additionally, you checked out the data on Lilium's USB, the one that we used to rewrite the ley line.
Boy, sure heckin' did. Are you suggesting
You've
what I
seen her
think you're
code.
suggesting?
I'm suggesting we insert data into the ley line and see if we can change some shit.
Ooh, I love playing God. Yeah, let's do it.
And my slightly shakier theory, and the one that I've already filled Atlas in on, you remember this part, Atlas, is that the form of the data entering the ley line doesn't matter. As long as the data itself is But basically, if we can input the same kind of data as Lilium, we might not need the same it might not need to be in the same form. I'm saying let's rewrite the ley line, in case that wasn't clear.
Should we purify it first, though? Do you think the corruption would affect it at all?
That's the thing. All of Lilium's work was repurposing the corruption in the ley line to change its form into something more beneficial to her.
So we utilized a little bit of corruption that's inside the ley line and try it from there.
Yeah. We don't.
Okay.
It doesn't have to be perfect, but if we can make something happen, we'll have proof of concept, and that means we might have the start of an alternative to the current plan.
Okay, and Gristle has a basic understanding that people were directed to start killing everybody on School Island and stuff like that. Like, do you think that there would be a way to convert those people, like, not like
To mass
Gristle's doing a think.
to mass purify them instead
Honestly,
of kill them? Is that what you're
What'd you
asking?
say, Astrid?
To, like, mass purify them to kill them all instantly instead of horrifically, I guess?
Well, because
That's what
Is
Isaac's
this
working
like-
on.
Yeah, that's what
is this like a
Isaac's
soap
working
bubble
on.
on a soap bubble type of thing? Yeah, because that's what Isaac's working on. But
Wait
like,
a minute.
there's other realities and stuff like that. Would they just go back to? Are all the other timelines completely snubbed out?
Well, I think what we ended up learning is that the digital world is one consistent timeline, and the time loop was actually past versions of us, and Lilium just kept losing her memory.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. Okay, then fuck
So
it.
there
I mean,
wasn't
we've
a
got
time
nothing
loop
to
in digital
lose.
world. Also, maybe, and this is a huge stretch, Cade is going to say this in character, maybe if this works, we can Xenoblade 3 this shit.
I'm not familiar with Xenoblade.
That's perfect. Cade basically goes, what if we store the memories of everyone on School Island? And then purify them, collect the shards, and then rebuild them out of something that we don't need to take out of them again.
That makes a
And
lot
then we
more
can put
sense.
the and then we can put the memories back. All we need is a way to edit the ley line consistently. So we need to work on that. And luckily, we have a Nazi science lab. And as we all know, German science is the greatest in the world.
Gristle's gonna like put their little hands together and be like, yes, it's all coming together.
And we got
And they're gonna
the most
get into their
the biggest
backpack.
scientific brain in the world.
I think between the three of us, we've got a decent chance of making something work.
So,
We can at least give it a try.
So, what is it you guys are specifically doing to the ley line?
I just made a basic intelligence roll to see my note taking on Cade's discussion with Gristle and like planning.
And
What are you trying to figure out with that rule?
Yeah, pretty much like seeing what we should be doing. What's the current plan? How
Well,
to reach.
from my understanding, Cade is somehow looking to utilize the Fey magic within you to create a story where Digimon and humans get along in a not quite purified but purified area.
Yeah.
Gristle would want to. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, you first. I'll chime in a second.
So did Cade's Digivice go back to being to what it originally was? Like, what was Cade's Digivice?
It was a very old leather-bound notebook. that is also a
Uh,
Digivice.
Could Gristle like think up making like a terminal? I was thinking something like a pedestal, like with like a little thing that Cade could literally put his leather-bound book directly on top of and rewrite stuff, and then have like a little terminal off to the side with like you know the Taco Bell, like how you do your orders. So those giant, like where you hit the big buttons and stuff like that for what you want, like one of those for Gristle.
And then
Atlas.
from
Okay, go
a
ahead.
sorry, from a how are we doing this standpoint, the goal would be using Gristle's terminal to connect to the ley line, and some sort of book as a medium. We would then input data directly into the ley line like Lilium's USB did, in an effort to repurpose the corruption in the ley line and use it to alter the immediate vicinity.
So, essentially,
Atlas is gonna go into his bag, and he pulls out his book.
before we get
You
into
know
that,
what
so yeah, I know what you're saying, but essentially the current plan, right, is Gristle has her terminal that's connected to the ley line, and you three collectively are going to write what you want to happen, and then it's going to be converted into a data to alter the corruption to make the world a better place. That's the concept we're going with, correct?
In a very loose sense, yes.
Yeah.
Obviously, we need to work out how the data needs to be formatted for it to work the way Lilium's did. And luckily, we have the one person here who's alive who knows what that code looks like.
Yeah, and I'm just gonna make a fucking task manager. I'm just gonna fucking run a fucking little process through there.
We're
Atlas,
gonna write an operating system for turning corruption into other different corruption.
all right,
Yeah.
and Atlas, you are going to bust out your book. What are you going to ask of it?
I'm not gonna ask him anything.
Oh, you're just gonna...
I pull it out. I hand it to Cade and Gristle, like both together, and I say that this book, for a cost, will give us answers.
Wait, like any answers?
Wait, hold up. Have you always had this?
Yeah.
You're gonna see Gristle's eyes like slowly like drift apart and like refocus and look back up at Atlas and be like, you know, like how useful that would have been.
Gristle, we can say it together. How long did you have the Akashic records in your fucking backpack?
For some time. I rarely use it, but I think we could use this to power as an energy source.
Ooh, infinite knowledge at a cost, powering a device that can alter the world. And we know that altering the world usually takes memories. We learnt that from what Asta did.
Why don't we, if we can rewrite stuff anyways, why don't we just change the input that it needs to get the desired result? So instead of memories, it takes something else. Like waste or something.
Yeah, we can work out a power source
So,
that won't completely screw us over while we try to fix this.
Yes.
Because as we've established, forgetting the reason you were doing it in the first place is a great way to make the same mistake 100 billion times and accidentally create and destroy a bajillion worlds.
so...
Yeah.
Not that I'm calling anyone in particular out on this.
So has the plan changed now that the Akashic records are here?
Well, no, I think we just have a better way to, like, basically transmute the shit. We have another reliable source of, like, chaos magic energy, basically.
Hmm.
Like this is stuff that Lilium didn't have access to.
Yeah, we might actually have a way to take her method and refine it. Assuming we can get it to work in the first place, of course.
Yeah. Gristle started deep diving on some stuff, but Cade, wouldn't you have like a good bit of knowledge on like old magic stuff because of your history stuff?
Are you asking me, Cade Howell, archaeologist in training, if he has knowledge of the occult?
I mean, that's basically what we need to be doing.
I'm so glad you asked.
Yeah.
All right, so you are you
Can
guys
we do
going?
one more thing, just because it'd be amazing?
Sure.
Okay, hands in the middle, people. On 3, Team Chaos.
1, 2, 3, Team Chaos!
Team Chaos!
All right, so you guys are going ahead with this plan, right?
Yeah, we're going to science this shit and see if we can fix it.
All right. All I'll take is all of you give me an intelligence roll, and I'll tell you how successful you were.
Intelligence or knowledge?
Yeah, knowledge.
Cool.
Actually, hold on. Gristle. No. Better yet, Cade knowledge, Gristle computers, Atlas survival.
Just survival to see how if we're gonna survive this.
No, I'm having you guys bring your knowledge pools together.
That makes sense.
That's fair.
God, this reminds me of the scene from, I don't know if you've ever seen the fan fiction that someone wrote that was basically, what if Mass Effect was in the World of Darkness universe? It's very satirical, but at one point they purify the moon spirit by making roughly 1 billion consecutive successful skill checks across the entire planet, and then throw the moon at the Reapers.
Oh my god.
It's really stupid, but I love it.
All right, so Gristle is able to work the code successfully, so you guys can add your own information to it. Cade, you have a rough enough idea of Fey magic and whatnot that you think you can kind of guide this, right? And Atlas, you're keeping things
Everyone alive.
Yes, you're keeping things alive. And what exactly type of world are you going for here?
I think are we starting small and
Literally
trying to
the magician.
Well,
I love the magicians.
you guys are
We're
starting. You guys are starting small in the sense that you're working on a minor ley line, so its effect won't be massive. But I don't know. Are you starting small on the type of effect you're going for?
That's
I
a good
think this
question.
is a good test batch. Since this is such a small ley line, like just testing it out to make sure that everything works
Mm-hmm.
before we go to a
Like,
bigger ley line.
8-bit pixels? Are we doing 16? How far are we starting?
I think it needs to run at least 60 FPS. Kidding aside, let's just try and make this like a human world-esque environment, but still very clearly the digital world, like a middle ground.
So, human world with Digimons living in it.
Yeah.
Coexistence.
Welcome to Cade's secret keyword that I use to inform all of his decisions.
I think we can do that.
I mean, that's the most reasonable one.
All right. So
Lav approves.
when you guys write all of this up and
Atlas
put it
punches laugh because he has no idea he was there.
and you guys put it into the minor ley line. It takes a moment, but things begin to shift around you. You notice the bunker that you're in start to change shape until you guys are actually thrust out of the bunker and the ground covers it completely, and removes it. And then the planes you're in, you first start to see magical lush trees start to appear. Gristle and Atlas, you'd recognize these trees. Similar scenery to the Feywilds. However, buildings would begin to sprout up. It would kind of become like a mixture of Fey scenery as well as modern human architecture. And at first, you'd even see some people coming out of the buildings until things start to go a little sideways.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
But back to Isaac, Revi, Lav, and Lumi.
Okay, I just want to say though, we've got proof of concept. We technically did something.
You did something, all right.
This is exciting. Probably bad,
I
but
don't trust that
exciting.
tone of voice at all.
Our calculations were flawless.
But your math was built on flawed principle.
Someone messed with the Fey realm, but anyway.
Yeah, we broke the big rule of not messing with the Fey realm, but I think for the right reasons.
Oh no, someone messed with it well before that. But anyway. So you guys arrive back at Lillian. Well, you arrive at the McAllister Cafe, make your way down the elevator, and get to Lilium's lab.
Are you being greeted, or am I kicking the shot? Okay, sorry. Go ahead.
I mean,
oh looky, we've made it.
There's nobody in the lab at the moment, but you guys make your way back to where Tomo and Aster were left.
There is someone in the lab, though.
Can I make like perception roll just to see what's around while we're walking into
I
the
wouldn't
lab?
go looking in the back room. Not recommended.
Sure.
Okay, wait, let me just open my sheets.
Well done, Isaac. You led us directly back. As Lav will grip his shoulder while Lumi looks at it.
Dude, thanks.
While Lumi is looking around, Tomo and Aster welcome you back. Isaac and Valentine, Lumi, Ravi.
Lav.
Oh, are you going by something else now?
Oh, well, sorry. I was talking to the fourth wall. You can call me Val. You can also call me Lav.
Okay, if you want to go by Lav, that's fine.
Great.
Also, Lumi, I guess the one thing you'd notice is that, unlike normal, the lab clearly hasn't been in use for a couple days by anyone. It seems like the staff hasn't been there.
I thought for a moment that you said lab was not used for a couple.
Poor guy's been locked inside Val's head for years.
By the way, Isaac, we've finished working on that thing you left us with.
Oh, what you got, buddy, old pal? Friend, man, sir?
Well, what was that thing you left them with?
Oh my god.
Trying to find a way to either recreate or repurpose what Lilium did to make School Island.
Yeah, I was just wondering if it was that or specifically to un
I mean, if they can undo it, I
transform
mean,
people,
the
but
purpose of them finding this is
yeah.
to either undo it or.
Yeah, anyway, I thought that's what it was. Uh well, yes, we can alter the data back to being simply corrupted with a little bit of corruption ourselves. Well, not inside of us. Just if we have a sample of the corruption, we can use that within the ley line to re-alter the data back to how it was, and then you guys could even purify it.
Great question. I
But
just wanted to
understood.
clarify. So the lab is like seemed like it was like unused for years, right?
No, just a couple days.
Oh, a couple days. Okay,
Yeah.
gotcha.
So just to clarify, they're saying the same thing as Datamon's plan, minus the evil fear gassing.
Well, you didn't ask them how to like get all of the clones back to. This
Well, if
is
they undo what Lilium did and recorrupt it, should they not just go back to being clones?
well, no. Datamon's plan involves you re-corrupting the world and then gassing everyone and putting them to sleep. Essentially, the corruption itself isn't enough to turn them back into you guys, but putting them to sleep kind of like is the extra step needed. At least,
Okay, so they're basically just assisting Datamon with step one.
yes.
Okay. Good. There's a literal robot brain coming to kind of help with that. Don't shoot him. I don't know if y'all have some, high virus protections, but he's coming. Do you guys have gas masks anywhere? Where is her post-apocalyptic rapture plan room?
Oh, well, I don't know about gas masks. However, this lab should be able to survive a nuclear holocaust, even.
Can you guys fabricate some gas masks?
I, I suppose so. Do you plan on releasing some type of gas within this lab?
City limits.
Well, regardless of what goes on upstairs, you guys should be fine down here. But we can make gas masks for you.
Okay. Please do that. That's all I really had for them. Look up on the plan, make sure that Datamon can't gas us.
That said, Aster will question you guys. That said, why are we corrupting the island? It provides a lot of peace to all of the humans' lives living here. Seems seems a little extreme to undo progress for everybody.
I'm gonna say a lot of things that you're probably not going to believe. None of these are people. They are all parts of our souls that you forcibly ripped apart from us, and we're recollecting them.
Hmm. Uh, Aster will look at you before turning to a monitor with that will have a street cam on it. It'll show someone walking. You're telling me that that's not a person.
Well, I mean, conceptually, but on a principle level, it's just a personification of an embodiment of one of our souls.
Hmm.
About as smart as I can get, Aster. Don't ask any more of me.
Well, we were told to listen to you guys. Um. All right, I
Y'all want to take
guess.
a crack at this?
Does anyone else want to try to convince Aster that you guys are doing a good thing?
Wait, how did Isaac started it at first? Is he already talking to him, right?
Yeah.
Okay. What was the last thing? Like, sorry, because I got distracted by our
I just
dogs.
explained that all of the civilians, while they are quote unquote civilians, are actually just parts of all of our souls that Aster ripped from us in all of his time loops.
So it doesn't matter if they
So when he
die or
was like,
suffer.
murdering all of these people isn't a good idea, and I'm like, well, they're not really people, and we're not really murdering them.
Okay, so now like Aster thinks that we're murderers, right?
He's hesitant.
I guess I'm gonna give it a try. Let's see.
Not that it really matters. He's compliant, but
Oh, is
Yeah,
he compliant right
yeah,
now? He's not really against it.
well, he was told to, follow your guys' orders from Lilium, but he might think that he's serving Hitler right now.
well, I
Hitler.
mean, considering we talked about gassing the entire island for the purpose of
Is
murder.
there yeah, you're definitely Hitler. Is there a way for Aster to like access our memories in any way?
For no,
No,
no.
no. Okay, so he doesn't have that kind of feature. Got it. Because I was like, yeah, you can
Make sure we're
dispense our
not
brains
crazy.
or something. I guess that's like a lobotomy.
Say jokes
Just
on us. He sees Dagon, and Dagon planted a bomb in our brains that if someone were to access it, they just get eldritch like you did.
oh wait, you have something to say? Oh, wait. Okay, I'll let
Um,
Real quick, Lab's just gonna look over to Isaac and be like, "Mass genocide? I approve."
you. We will just probably like, shake her head and just laugh this for that. But I'll be like, I'll probably look at Aster and say like, please don't think bad of us. We were just told by some entity called Dagon that this is the only way to save the world. We have our hands tied here.
You're in a fucking Kool-Aid cult.
and Tomo, who will be on the computer screen in the back, will just kind of nod. Oh, it's not like what you guys are saying is necessarily wrong. I think it's still a little morally gray killing people who are just living their lives, but it is what it is. We will we will obey. That said, we can't really do much until you provide the corruption, though.
Don't worry about that. That's on its way.
All right. So, uh,
Lesson in metaphysics, y'all.
as you guys are talking, a door will open up to the room you guys are all in.
A spin gun drawn.
And we're back to Cade's group.
Oh damn! I don't shoot Digimon and/or police.
You always know just where to cut away for maximum tension.
So, if I recall right, yeah, you guys summoned the Fey Realm, and that was really neat and cool, and buildings were appearing and stuff. But as for when things start to go wrong, purple ivy starts to wrap around the trees as they start to wither. Stones begin to spike up from the ground, and the water levels rise just a bit. The air becomes rather humid and starts to smell of salt.
Okay, this is actually pretty much what I thought might happen. It's not good, but it confirms the theory.
And yeah, the modern structures that you guys made start to become more wooden and stone-like. And the people you saw slowly fade out and fade back in wearing cloaks. Also, Atlas, your radar, it's being a little useful right now.
He's danger.
I don't know if I'd say danger. However, somebody's pretty close to you guys right now.
I think
So,
it's defensive.
so
taking
back when
myself-
I accused Scree of being Dagon, and they said that Dagon wasn't a problem, they were full of shit, weren't they?
No, unfortunately, they have nothing to do with this. Yeah, so Atlas. You actually all hear a voice on the wind. And it tells you guys, congratulations, spread the Fey realm more.
Do we recognize the voice at all?
Yes, it is the voice of Dagon, because somebody made a different contract with Dagon regarding the Fey realm.
Wait. Was it anybody in our group? Would we know?
Yes. Unless there's someone else that made a fair realm.
Well, it's definitely within the group.
Yep, I figured that's what happened. Y'all are carrying some entities inside of you, therefore they were present in front of Dagon.
Well,
Oh no, I don't. No, like we consumed them.
We are them.
I'm not necessarily going to out the deal that was made if I just don't know if the person in question remembers the contract that was made.
Wasn't my contract to restore it?
Yes, your contract was that he would help you restore the Fey realm, but his side of things was that he would become the foundation of the Fey realm.
No, he's stronger now.
Oh.
Hey, it's still a start.
Luckily, there's.
So-
Luckily,
I mean, that means we just have to fight Dagon Fairy mode.
if you guys even fight him. But luckily, there's also two concurrent Fey realms at the moment.
So when we were doing stuff, like Gristle 100% would have put in fail safes to where to allocate energy and stuff like that. They didn't notice anything like a. So is Dagon like when it says that it was being built up from Dagon? Like what does that just mean? If the Fey realm spreads, he. But is he losing anything from it?
No, he got a great contract.
God damn it.
Me or him?
I mean, in theory, both of you.
I mean, as long as he's a chill guy, it should be fine.
As long as Dagon is a chill guy.
But it's Dagon.
I mean,
Really?
he's been nothing but nice to you guys.
As a counter-argument, he is the Mesopotamian god of prosperity, so the human/Digimon world we're trying to create would prosper.
Yeah,
Which is
fertility.
technically also what Seraphimon wants.
Gristle will shrug. But so like when the ground was swallowed up, like did the terminal come with us?
No, it's underground at the moment.
We're gonna have to make a new one or dig.
Oh, wait, do you mean like your little iPad?
Well, the books were attached to the terminal.
Yeah, you know what? I was gonna say that they were thrust out with you, but I think a better scene here is that they weren't. However, the ground will burp them at you.
This is like some Toon shit, like from Yu-Gi-Oh.
It really is.
This is just the magicians all over again.
Love that show.
But that said,
When are we going to take LSD and sing?
you guys don't have much time to actually to ponder on this, because as you guys are noticing everything going on around you, all of the older siblings are going to show up with their Digimon in tow. What is going on?
Where did they show up?
For Cade's group, who are the furthest from School Island right now.
Gristle will turn around and look at the older Digidestin. How much taller are they than Gristle?
You know, roughly the same as everyone else, so taller.
Okay, so Gristle's gonna jump on top of Schlurp so they can be like eye level with each other and be like, "You ain't my dad." Who's asking?
Gristle,
And-
it is a fair question. It is a fair question. We did like rewrite a chunk of the digital world.
And
Did you say that out loud?
And while you guys are talking, a well-dressed man will step out from the group. Well, no, but you haven't seen Father in quite some time, Celine.
Gristle's immediately gonna pull out their gun.
Now watch where you aim
That's
that
my-
thing. You know that Mother
That's my
and
government.
Father... You know that Mother and Father have been waiting for you to come home for quite some time.
That's my government slave name. Who are you?
I'm your brother, of course.
Gristle's gonna squint at him. Does he look like? Does Gristle even recognize him anymore?
No.
He's like, I don't know you.
Meanwhile, Cade, you're getting punched in the face. What do you mean rewrite the digital world? And there'll be a girl standing over you.
Oh shit, that actually did come back around. Sorry, that was out of character. Okay, first of all, I probably deserved that. A lot of shit happening. Second, Lilium's not around anymore, and we needed a way to fix the digital world. So we tried to build a thing that would fix it, and then Dagon got involved, and it's a bit messy.
And, one of the
Also, while
Digidestin...
we're here, who are you?
She'll look at you...
Because obviously I'm familiar with the Dark Generals, so I would know this person if they were a member of the Dark Generals, if it was a normal situation.
Right. And she'd look at you a little disgusted. I'm your sister, dumbass.
I feel like I'd remember if I had a sister.
Is this more of that memory wiping crap Lilium was on about? And while you guys are having your sibling moment, one of the Dark Generals you'd all know well, Mikhail, who was always Lilium's right-hand man, would step forward. Now isn't the time. We got a call from Lumi, and Isaac was saying that you guys were killing people and to bring corruption, which Riley went on ahead with. But why? What is going on? Because right now it sounds like you guys are mass murdering people.
Oh, we are. They're not people. We're not murdering them.
Okay, I think I can explain some of what's going on, not all of it. And also, I don't know why they asked you to bring corruption or why they called you, but... Okay, starting with the obvious stuff. From what I can tell, yes, Lilium is dead. Just... That seems a pretty safe assumption based on the evidence I've seen, although obviously I haven't been able to go and check because of other stuff that we're not getting into.
Murdered my boyfriend's family.
So starting from the top, we went to see Dagon because we wanted to work out why he had a contract with Lilium and also what the hell he wanted. Also, I nearly drowned, but that's a story for another time. And we met Dagon, and he told us, and he showed us Lilium's entire past, and we ended up working out why things weren't lining up right, why sometimes people existed that shouldn't have existed. Cade is awkwardly not looking at his possibly sister during that when he says that. And it turns out, so the digital world doesn't have time in the traditional sense. So naturally, Cade is leaning heavily on I'm just going to explain, and hope that I work out where I'm going with this. But basically, the digital world doesn't have time. It's one linear path, but all of us came from different iterations of the same world. And what happened was that we would arrive and or die, and then Lilium would use what's left of us, or us in some cases, to create humans for the human world, and then because of her contract with Dagon, she would forget she'd done that. And so the net result was that we kept arriving from new worlds, meeting Lilium, going on an adventure, dying, becoming new people, and then new versions of us would arrive again. Because Aster kept resetting the human world, and to reset the human world, he used chunks of our partner Digimon to recreate new copies of us to put into it, and that means that all of the humans in the human world are actually us, repurposed and reprogrammed by Lilium to fully believe and functionally be normal humans.
And Mikhail will look down. And you're killing them because?
Okay, in my defense, I didn't have a choice, but that's also for later.
And the others are killing them because?
Because Dagon told them that that in order to gather enough power to save the digital world from its inevitable destruction because of whatever's going on, we would need to gain more power, and that the best and easiest way to do that would be to absorb the fragments of ourselves that are missing. I wanted to look for another solution, but then my boyfriend.
Boyfriend? What?
Oh yeah, you missed this part.
Ooh. Fuzzy.
Sorry, just seeing if Marie has something sarky to say about this.
Oh. She would just say, So you got hitched while going on a murder spree.
Okay, first of all, the murder spree happened first. Second of all, don't judge me, fake sister.
No,
Or real sister.
I think you are perfectly within judging rights.
Oh yeah, you can judge the hell out of me for what I did, but at least listen to why first. First, my wonderful, terrible boyfriend was like, I know, I'll make a contract with Dagon, brainwashing Cade into thinking that into believing and having to act on the knowledge that everyone in the human realm is his enemy and needs to die. So my plan to not do that kind of got fucked up from the word go. I literally cannot be in the human world right now because if I am, people will die.
Elise is gonna step forward. Okay, I think that we have heard more than enough. You guys aren't currently killing people. I'm more worried about those of you who might still be killing people. We should go. What are you guys staying here? Staying in this messed up world that you just made?
We were trying to make a world where humans and Digimon could coexist without Digimon slowly turning into humans, like's happening in Lilium's version of the human world right now. And that would have worked great, but apparently Dagon just fucking hates fun.
I didn't ask how you guys fucked this up. I asked what you guys are doing now. Any of you?
I still want to science stuff. I still have hope. Wait. That is Cade's sibling, right?
No, this is actually Elise, who looks just like the Lumi you guys know, but you guys know that she's the older sister by now.
Ah, gotcha. I'm still preoccupied with this imposter that's saying that they're my brother. But Gristle will say like God damn it, Gristle's got ADHD. I really want to get into the ground and get our shit back.
You guys got your shit back. It burped it out.
Well, it spit it out, but the terminal's still down there.
No, the terminal is with you guys. The only thing that isn't is the ley line is still underground.
Oh, okay, that's fine then. That's fine.
So all the shit we built is still here. We just need to set it up again and maybe find... We need to workshop this, because we almost made something.
Well, we did. We just didn't know that Atlas did some stuff. It's fine. We can still work with this. This might be a blessing in disguise.
So
yeah, I mean, ancient Mesopotamia is still a human world. I'm sure we can work with that. Might take us a few decades to get back here. But...
My name's Isabel. I'm Ben's sister. I stole his computer for a second.
Hello.
Hi.
We were all just so shocked. They sound so normal.
Hey, can I get that number?
So, you guys, are you guys going to return with the siblings to School Island, or?
Cade isn't going to for the simple reason that if he does, people will die, and he is going to keep making that very clear if they ask him about it.
What did I miss?
You
want people to die.
You guys missed or you missed the siblings
Nothing.
showing up.
Absolutely
essentially.
nothing.
All right.
So doesn't Cade want people to die?
Well,
yes,
it's complicated.
He's required to see everyone in the human world as his enemy. He isn't required to go there and murder them right now when he has a more important job to do.
What if I gave you 2 grilled cheeses?
It would need to be at least 5 grilled cheeses.
6 grilled cheeses.
You're going up.
So, the
Is
siblings.
that not what you wanted?
The siblings will go on ahead if you guys plan to stay behind, since, well, you're probably not going to commit mass genocide outside of the human realm.
Ooh, can I try a wacky thing with my Digivice?
I suppose.
Atlas just told us what his contract with Dagon was, right?
Mm-hmm.
Pretty much.
I'm gonna test a theory because I enjoy fucking with people that are way stronger and more powerful than me that would totally that will result in my inevitable death.
Mm-hmm.
Don't do it, Cade.
Can I use peer review to edit the terms of that contract to be without altering the form of the Fey realm? Like, he can still be the foundation for it, but he's not going to alter how it functions or what it looks like.
I think there's a fundamental issue with that, but you can as a temporary alteration.
Yeah, this lasts for like a day. This is just Cade testing a thing. To see what happens.
That might piss him off, though, wouldn't it?
What could he possibly do besides kill me?
Yeah.
Well, I was thinking the
He
other
can do a
day,
lot of
isn't
You know, you
Val
make
like
a
a
good point.
Digimon now?
Val is a card now.
Oh, I thought he was a Digimon at one point.
Oh yeah, Val is.
You know,
and so is Lab.
actually, I think this probably is a bad idea right now, much as I would like to know what would happen.
So you're not gonna do it?
They're gonna straight up murder Val and Lab.
I'm gonna play it safe
Hey,
and not
what
edit
if
the
I
contract right now.
subjugated Lab?
As for Val being a Digimon, I mean, it's more or less been he's no different than any of you.
Yeah, because we're all Digimon.
So I can subjugate him, right?
In theory.
I mean, if you become the villain, you might be able to.
Who said anything about becoming a villain? What if I just subjugated him?
Well, you need
Hey,
a
whoa now.
That's a pretty
to even
The word
I have
that was
abilities that can't touch player
wanted.
characters. Metagame.
Maya is a
Please.
villain.
to do that in the
Maya's
first.
not a villain. She's no less of a villain than any of you are.
Not wrong at this point, but to do that in the first place, you need a decent bit of corruption. But anyway, the siblings would go on to return to School Island. Maya, so over the course of the days you've been giving that concert, the number of copies of yourself, essentially, that would be attending that concert for you to take would start going down pretty significantly, even if we presume that they aren't scared of the mass slaughters and they believed in the special effects. It's more so a matter that the number of people interested in your concert would have went there the first day, maybe the second day.
Every time. What are you talking about?
The number of people interested in going to concerts would definitely be reduced every mass murder.
And everything at the end of it.
What?
Yeah, we were gonna do lines of cocaine and stuff off the stage.
Yeah, the number of people interested in that would be reduced. But that's
Get
actually
a head off of a bat. What the fuck do you mean?
that said, through your methods of absorbing people and hanging out with people before the concert and stuff and giving them a good day, as you absorb them and absorb the memories of these people, unlike the others, your massive amounts of trauma would lessen a bit. I mean, Maya's very broken and they're not going to get over all of their problems. And I'm not saying your phobia is going to be fixed or anything like that, but you'd be a slightly less traumatized person as you get all of these nice, happy memories.
Are you saying what I think you're saying?
That Maya isn't going to break at the drop of a hat?
Aw, damn it. I mean, I thought you were gonna tell me that Maya was gonna break at the drop of a dime. Like, come on, guys. Don't y'all want Maya to break and help y'all? It is
Now,
considered helping them, right?
it depends. Now, as for Isaac, Ravi, Lumi, and Lav, as the door opens, Riley will burst in. He will have vials of corruption with him, but he's also going to be yelling, "What the fuck are you guys doing?"
I climb in with the haven't you people ever heard of?
Nobody's
Wait,
getting
who?
married.
Killing. It's enjoyable.
Okay, that
Revy's
misrepresents
bro.
everything our party stands for.
And
Oh, yeah, we're doing best friend things, I guess.
Yeah, I wouldn't go that far either. That misrepresents everything our
Oh
party stands for.
Lord, I'm gonna kill everyone.
So
All right,
Riley,
long story
This whole time.
Being Revy's
Riley
older
do?
brother, is going to slap his face very hard before turning to Isaac. And is it really misrepresenting you guys? Because it sounds like that's what you guys are doing.
Well, you see,
Listen,
what
Val didn't
happened
want
was,
this.
I don't know if Lilium ever told y'all, or she was even aware, but Aster ripped all of our souls into a million little pieces, and that's how she made Fool Island. We're just fixing that.
Not to mention she murdered herself. Wait, separate thing.
She what? And what do you mean fixing? Because it sounds like there wasn't a problem.
Oh, excuse me, mister, I have all of my soul. We're trying to save the world, and if we want to do that, we need to get stronger. And in order to do that, we need to not be broken into a million tiny pieces.
Or you could ask for help. Did you ask anybody for help? There's a supercomputer right there.
We
You
did.
point at the screen. There's
First of all, that fucking supercomputer has either omitted truth or lied to me this entire fucking time. He's been almost useless. Except for now. I'm pretty helpful now.
there's Seraphimon.
Fuck that hoe.
I mean, sure. I'm not the smartest guy here. I relied on Lilium and Mikael, but did you guys
Wait,
just
you're saying there's another angel I can kill?
did you guys just wash up on the beach and start killing people?
Technically, I did.
That was
Well, Val
only
didn't know.
only a couple of us wanted to do that, and they weren't honest with the rest of the group. That's why I'm trying to fix things.
And
Yeah.
Val wanted to save everyone with friendship in Digimon.
Al did, sure.
Also absorbing trauma.
Look, long story short, regardless of what it looks like on the outside, all those people out there are not people. Lilium took digital data and slapped a smiley emoji. I want my soul back. I'm getting my soul back.
he'd pause and look you guys over. You guys are just murderers. He'd drop the vials that he brought. Oh God, is Relly okay? He'd run out of the lab, searching for her.
Damn, he's
It's up
gonna
to
be
you if you want to
surprised when
follow
he
him,
finds
Revy,
out.
but
He's gonna be surprised when he
Follow who?
finds out,
Who we
like,
follow?
he's just a killer.
your brother's trying to make sure your other sibling isn't dead because of us.
Oh no. I'll go
Aren't you
check.
gonna follow him? Like, oh no.
That sounds like a lot of time and effort. But fine.
Fuck that hoe.
God damn. I didn't know that you know your sibling meant that much to you. That's
Oh, you can
Well,
tell.
frankly, we forgot about them until, weeks
Can't you
ago.
see I'm busy trying to kill everyone and get stronger? I don't get
I'm just gonna say this. Let's just be thankful Lav hasn't met Mikhail because, yeah.
All right.
Are we
They're
gonna
coming.
kill Lav soon?
When Riley goes back and tells them that, nope, in fact, they are murderers.
You guys are the worst speech givers on denying accountability.
I wasn't
so-
there.
You
Wait.
weren't, but the four that were, oh.
Wait, what
What am I
happened?
supposed to tell him? That we're moving their souls along into the comet afterlife?
Yes.
Like, no, they're not even people.
Lav, who
You're
was
not a person.
Lav, who was unhinged. Revy, who's like, I just want to kill people.
I like to think that I'm more hinged now than I've ever been.
Lumi, who is depressed, is like, we don't have a choice. We just gotta kill. and Isaac, who's, I deserve my soul. Everyone must die for it.
No, it's I deserve
Man,
my
if Val was
soul, and
here,
those
oh
aren't
boy.
people.
But yeah, so you got your corruption vials. Do you begin Operation Kill Everybody?
I mean, have we heard anything about Datamon? Momo, Aster, can you find the robot brain? Does it have cameras for that?
Lumi?
Wait.
Hmm?
Oh, there's a call? What? Sorry. What? What?
Yeah.
What? Yeah.
You could probably get a hold of Datamon.
Oh, like, so he's calling me, right? Am I right? Or am I gonna...
Isaac wants you to get a hold of him.
Oh, okay.
Well, I didn't say
I'm
that. I
sorry.
asked Tomo and Aster if there was a way to figure out where Datamon is. It's supposed to be here.
Well, as long as my Digivice still has batteries, I wouldn't mind calling him.
It's up to you.
Okay, yeah. Tomo and Aster wouldn't immediately know his location.
Hello, it's me.
But when you call Datamon, and to be clear, this is the humanized meat Datamon, the one from Myotismon's mansion, not the one from the church. But he'd pick up. Hello, I'm busy. What's up?
I have the phone on speaker, by the way.
Hit me. I've got your corruption. How far out are you?
Far out. Well, good. So you almost got things going on your end? The sleeping agent's more or less set up.
Good. Next step.
Yeah, if you guys can just corrupt the island for us, I can take care of putting everybody to sleep.
Let's do the thing. Got it. We will decide I want to get here. You take an out of character poll. How alarmed by Riley's behavior We're Lav, Elise, and Revy. We don't know the other twins are mad at us yet.
I'm assuming you guys all don't care.
Well, because see, Isaac may or may not try to set this up to be very proactive, but also technically evil. Because if we gas the siblings, they won't be awake to murder us.
Here's the thing. You know you're doing a good thing when Lav approves, Isaac.
Or if we tell Aster and Tomo and them to wait to gas the island until the siblings return.
Are you waiting for the siblings to return?
Something I'm proposing is Riley seems to think we're murderers, and he's probably going to tell everyone that we're murderers.
Oh,
and if
Isaac.
we don't let them in, we get gassed.
Isaac. There's something you would also pick up on as Riley leaves. That he's actually your fragment.
Well, then we have to gas them.
I called it, and I hate that I called it.
Call me crazy, but Mr. Legs over there with the blue wolf dog is a fragment. We need to gas the rest of them, so let's wait for them to get here.
So you are setting this up with Tomo and everybody to wait for the siblings to get there before...
I'm going to propose to Tomo and Aster to not let them in the lab, so that when they arrive on the island, the gas will knock them out. If the rest of the group wants to murder me over it or doesn't give a fuck, figure that out.
Lumi, Lav, because Revy already took up, but Lumi and Lav, do you guys agree with gassing the siblings?
I probably would be a little bit more hesitant. I don't think the one with me is not hesitant at all, but I would probably will be. I mean, I'm no longer in the range self, right? Because I'm probably over it now.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I'll probably be more apprehensive about doing that. But I'll follow behind everyone for now.
Oh, Lumi agrees. All right, you guys are gonna wait for the siblings to arrive.
Lav will.
Don't let them in the lab, so that way they're not safe from the gas. And then when we know they're present on the island, man, Datamon's still live. We'll give you the signal when it's time to release the gas, bruh.
Can
It'll
Lav
probably
tell
be
that
pretty obvious
Lumi is
when the island is
apprehensive,
off.
by the way?
I mean, I guess you can make a decipher.
Okay. Let's see here.
Once
I have
you
a
murder her, you will be in control of the company.
3d6 plus 9.
3d6 plus 9. Okay. I don't want to murder Lumi. Come on, guys.
Not Lumi, Elise.
I don't want to
Lumi.
murder Elise either.
She's not in the picture. She doesn't have to pretend anymore. Her life can be normal.
What do you mean Lumi's not going to feel so much guilt over killing Elise that she's going to once again try to live her life as Elise?
Well, I mean, if Riley's my fragment, Riley's not my sibling, so who's to say Elise isn't fucking Lab's fragment?
Oh, I rolled good. 22.
Well, it's not like Elise can be your fragment, Isaac, but yeah, you could probably pick up that Lumi's a little apprehensive about things, but willing to go along with them.
I say we don't gas the siblings. Not unless everyone's 100% in it.
Define everyone.
Lav slowly looks at Lumi. She's apprehensive about killing the sibling.
Aster will chime in. I'm apprehensive about killing anyone.
Good news, robot boy. You're not killing anyone. They're not even human, and we're doing all of it. So.
I mean, technically, I would like to watch Mikhail's life end before my very own eyes, but that's for other reasons.
Who are we killing?
No one yet.
Well, actually, while they figure this out, Revy, you follow Riley to the hospital where your sister was receiving treatment.
Oh wow, how sad.
And you follow him to her bedside, but when you do, you realize that, she is one of the last fragments for you to take out.
Riley's not a fragment?
Riley, your younger sister.
Oh, okay, she's died. Wait,
Jesus
does Riley
Christ,
know
y'all are
about...
murder hobos.
Hold on. Does Riley know about the fragments? Wait.
Yeah, that's why you've been killing people.
Well, do you know anyone else that can ask questions about whatever this is? Because I don't want to kill Dorumon, so if I kill everyone else, he'll live, right?
Well,
that's extremely not how this seems to work. I believe Aster used the phrase last and most important when describing which fragment the Digimon were.
There must be a way to replace them.
Wait. Oh, you meant like replace them and not kill them, not kill them and replace them.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right.
A question, actually.
I'll grab the sphere. What were you saying? Sorry.
No, you're good. When Isaac picked up on Riley being a fragment, was Galon or any evolution of him present, and did anything there happen?
What do you mean?
Did I get a fragment blip or anything like that on the Digimon? Because I'm just wondering if there's a scenario where we all kill our own partners and get our fragments, and then the siblings Digimon who no longer have partners.
Well, yes, the siblings Digimon is also a fragment.
Okay.
But they're kind of intertwined.
Okay. Anyway, back to murdering Riley.
Yep, that's exactly what's gonna happen.
So you break out the spear, as you see Riley and Relly.
Yep. Don't take this the wrong way, but gotta save the world or whatever. Whatever excuse we're using now. I don't know.
Well, Riley's going to turn to you as Relly is utterly confused as to what's going on. And he'd say, Revy, I would die for you 1,000 times, but leave Relly out of this.
How sweet.
He dies.
No, everyone here is dying. Wait, are you a fragment, Riley? Or of mine, or do I have to spare you or something?
Your Digivice would point out that he is not one of your fragments.
Oh boy. Whose fragment are you? Do you know?
And as you talk nonsense to him, he would grab Relly and jump out the window.
Oh, this is all I've been wanting. I love it when people run. I want. Where's my Stingmon and my? I don't even know the name of the Lothmon Devolution. Turiamon?
Yeah, something like that. Torielmon? Yeah.
Yep. I'll ask them go get him.
Can we just go with Wendigomon?
No, leave my turn. I hate Wendigomon. That shit is scary. Yeah, let's do that, and I'll just hop on Rogomon's back and fly after them.
All right, yeah, you are giving chase. So, Atlas, did you return to the human world, or did you stick with Gristle and Cade, who are still doing stuff?
I'm still with Gristle and Cade.
All right, Gristle and Cade, what are you guys doing?
I think we need to workshop a way to refine our editing so that Dagon doesn't twist everything we make.
Gristle is in distress. How triggered am I from hearing my name?
you wanna roll your torment?
I'll roll my torment.
All right, it is 3d6 plus your willpower minus 15.
I've been drawing and Flora just stepped on all my markers.
Oh, Flora.
Risk. Wait, what am I doing?
3d6 minus
you-
15 plus willpower.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Also,
What's my willpower?
Also,
You said 3d6.
minus
3d6
15
minus 15.
plus your willpower. So, what's your willpower?
1 second, I got it.
Okay. Also, Cade, speaking of School Island, I think you would be fairly aware of the circumstances after kind of hearing the siblings. Whatever you're trying to do is on a time crunch, probably, for you, because you're pretty sure that everything on School Island will be erased very soon.
Oh shit. Well, I guess if everything on School Island gets erased, at least there is a backup plan for that. But we need to fix this faster.
Oh wow, that's actually pretty good. You're not that freaking out.
If I'm not freaking out, I'm
Little
actively
sweaty.
pissed.
Yeah,
This motherfucker dies.
Are you chasing them?
You know, he grew up with me. He should be scared. Make him roll his torment.
His phobia is Gristle.
It should be.
Right, so our options are go back to the human world where I will be compelled to attack things in an effort to stop our idiot friends from destroying the human world before we have a chance to fix things. Alternatively, we stay here and continue trying to fix things and see if we can work out a way to reshape ley lines without Dagon's influence bleeding into anything we create, which is probably possible, but might require a lot of work.
So, Dagon is now the Fey Realm, technically, right? Or is he just part of it?
He's the foundation, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, he is the foundation of you. He's the foundation of your Fey Realm.
Eggs with sisters are intertwined.
Of my Fey Realm.
Mm-hmm.
So I also have power in this realm, right? theoretically, since it is my fair realm.
Okay, to clarify that, I'm not saying you as in the owner of the Fey Realm. I'm saying your Fey Realm as in your half of the Fey Realm. The Fey Realm inside of you. However, as for power, you do have some. Not that you know about necessarily what's what. You did figure out, well, Cade figured out that you guys writing leaked some power out.
Can I grab Cade and Gristle and discuss a possible plan?
Absolutely.
Gristle is emotionally compromised and about to kill someone. Does their
I'll
malice affect any of the surroundings?
Yes. Because I technically can't feel anything that's dangerous.
So, as the siblings are running away, not necessarily running from you guys, but running away to go stop things, your malice alone creates a tree root that pops out from the ground and trips your sibling.
My malice or
Okay.
Gristle's malice?
Gristles.
Okay.
Okay, so we created a world that responds to your emotions specifically.
So my theory is correct, and so my plan might work.
That said, Gristle, do you get caught by the collar by Atlas?
My AC is too high. I'm sending Schlurp to kill my brother.
And are you going with Schlurp?
I gotta make sure the job is done.
Okay, so Atlas.
Mushmon will go in her place.
Mushmon will go in what?
In Gristle's place. The trash duo will go and clean up the mess.
Well, I'm gonna have Schlurp absorb him.
Exactly.
So
and Mushmon loves to cause chaos himself with drugs and all that. So
Gristle, are you convinced by Mushmon that they'll take care of things, or do you keep going?
I trust Schlurp.
All
And
right.
I'm gonna direct Schlurp. I'm gonna be like, Schlurp. He's gonna be like, yes, Miss Gristle, ma'am. Your prime directive is to get rid of him, absorb his information, and come back to me. Aye, aye.
All right. I mean, so you know your sibling has an ultimate level Digimon, but all of the siblings do. But you guys, so you guys stayed behind. What's the plan for you guys staying behind and not returning?
So my plan, which if it works, could change everything. Since this is the Pharaoh that I contracted with Dagon, I have a sense of control within this Pharaoh. What if we push Dagon out of this contract and it all goes to me?
My man's just breaking his lease.
Gristle is going to stop for a moment and ponder just from what they know about Atlas, if he had all the power. And Gristle's gonna look up at him and be like, I don't think that's a great. I feel like there needs to be a little bit of checks and balances. Like I would definitely feel more comfortable if it was the three of us.
We can make it all three, but as long as Dagon loses all form of contract with this Pharaoh.
Well, I
So-
don't know
so
if we want Dagon completely out of the contract. What if we just rework the terms?
I can probably edit the terms, but it won't last more than a day.
Also, also, you are talking about some very serious edits.
Yeah, also that, I'm pretty sure I'd be out of energy if I tried that.
I'm not talking about editing. I'm literally talking about using our collective powers, not just K's, to reformulate the Fey realm that we just created, but slowly diminishing Dagon's percentage of control, of ownership.
Well, if that's possible, that'd be amazing. I don't know how we're going to do it.
Like you said, Cade, we have the power to write things and bring them at will.
Yes.
To a certain degree, it's not a perfect solution, and it uses the power of the Fey realm, which Dagon is currently has a hand on.
Yes, your magical source is essentially Dagon.
Yeah, so I don't think we should fuck with that right now.
I mean,
I think we just need to find out how to... Oh, go ahead.
Counter-argument, it's the Fey realm inside of Atlas, which is linked to Dagon. Gristle's Fey realm should be completely free of Dagon's influence, theoretically.
Oh, well, also, don't forget that, assuming you guys are okay with loss, you did just receive a very valuable, item that existed for many, many moons.
The book? Yeah.
Yes, the book.
One of us is going to have to bite the bullet and ask it how to break Dagon's contract.
Well,
What?
luckily for you, one of you guys already did that.
I feel like I was the one that did it.
You in fact are the one that did it. You've been the only one to know about the book for quite some time. It's just, unfortunately, there's not many ways to do it outside of existence erasure.
Yeah.
Or an agreement on both parties' ends to nullify the contract.
I think having the power source is a good thing, though. Why don't we ask, like, Like, what's the cons of having Dagon use their own power? That just gives us more resources.
Well, the problem is that it's twisting everything we create into this weird pseudo-Lovecraftian hellscape.
So why don't we add a clause that... Why don't we add a clause where we're able to discuss what Dagon changes?
Are you suggesting that we make this a quadumvirate in which all four of us have a vote?
Yes.
I mean, technically speaking, in theory, you guys could just make another contract with Dagon.
Atlas is gonna turn around facing like the entire Fey realm, and he goes, Dagon, I have a contract to ask.
Yes. You'll hear on the wind.
He is going to go and say, I would like to reconsider our contract. I want to change the Fey realm's ownership to the three of us, and I point to Kay, myself, and Gristle. And I'll say, in return, we become your apostles, your followers, but you do not have control of the Fey realm. we become your controls, but not you do not control the Fey realm.
Well, wait, I don't like that. Wait, hold up.
Atlas, I do have an alternative suggestion here.
I mean,
Atlas turns scared like, what?
No.
Before we do anything crazy, hear me out. Dagon is an ancient Babylonian prosperity god, and we're building a world, and that world doesn't have a god right now anyway. What if we just agree to make the human world we're making one where he is the top god, like he was in ancient Babylonia, with all the appropriate rites and ceremonies that are associated with that?
But by doing so, he would want control over, the world as well, and make it
Well,
in
we
his
don't-
image.
We don't know what
I'm
Dagon
saying
wants.
we get the world we want, but he gets to be the main religion.
I don't think
Alright.
there's anything wrong with that. That would actually make sense, and it would also kind of reinforce that the more you believe, like you know how we had to believe in the Fey realms to bring it back or get people to believe in it. I mean, really,
In that same
religion's
way,
basically the same concept.
Yeah, if Dagon runs on belief, and we can assume he does, because he is a god of human make. Thank you, Sui for that very tasty bit of information. Then him having a human/Digimon world where he is the top god means that he gets more power, which is a net positive for him, even if he doesn't have direct influence over the world itself. Just
all right. So the
And wouldn't
contract.
it make more sense if we were like saints
Don't get me wrong.
or like paladins?
Dagon is definitely down for the contract Atlas proposed, where you three become his slaves. But is your current proposal that every human and Digimon that is created from your efforts from here on out will believe in Dagon as their god?
Yes,
I
they'll
think they can
the moment
choose
you
to.
ask that, it gets worse. But
Alright.
What if
Just
it,
out of context, we're basically trying to fix the world by destroying it completely all over again. We make a good plan, and then Aster says something, we realize that's a horrible plan.
I mean,
that is pretty normal for us.
is that
Yes.
the contract we're doing here, that he
Well,
will relinquish that being foundation for the Fey realm in exchange for being the god of everything created from here on?
That's not what I was trying to say, but
no.
He becomes the god of a single religion. Basically, he becomes god of Christianity.
yeah, he becomes functionally the Christian god from a spiritual sense.
Yeah,
in
he
the
becomes a
world
big
we're
G.
creating, meaning that he has access to a ton more belief.
Yes, he becomes omnipotent or omniscient.
Does he?
I
don't
think him being the battery is still fine too.
I don't know if you guys understand exactly what you're saying, but I also don't necessarily want to regurgitate what you guys just said. So, if you guys are comfortable with that deal, he will...
Hey, Dave, what contract do I have to make to require Aster to regurgitate what we just said?
Half of the stuff
Yes, I
collected so
I
far.
second that request. Everyone who wants Aster to regurgitate what we just said, say aye. Aye.
Aye.
Aye.
All right.
Not
so,
aye.
So the contract you have
guys
have to make at this point is that because he still wants you guys to seek power and save the human world, you three are going to have to return to School Island to collect those souls after this.
And that is the cost for what?
For having the contract laid out for you.
Yeah, no, that's not happening.
Yeah, no.
Well, then, do you agree with the contract?
No.
Wait a second. So my brother's a lawyer. Can Slurp eat him? Make Slurp eat him.
Make Slurp the lawyer.
I don't think that's a good idea either, but
Slurp can't.
We don't have
Slurp can't necessarily catch up to them or deal with them on their own right now.
I mean, can I use this secret Faerun power to slow them down so that Slurp and Mushmon
The
can
angry
reach them?
vines already stopped.
You did just say that they at least my brother got vined up.
Oh yeah, your brother got tripped. I mean, do you want Slurp to engage in battle with your brother's Digimon?
Bristle, I know this is a terrible idea and you're gonna hate me for this, but I think we should just get your brother as a lawyer to help us make this contract. We can eat him later.
We can capture him and use him, and then
Yeah.
Victor defeated, he still gets eaten. It's a win-win for us.
But we don't tell him that because we need his help.
Alternatively, you could just use the Akashic Records to lay out the contract that you just made.
Yeah, but that comes at a cost.
It sure does.
I'm ready.
So does
And
everything.
honestly, the longer my brother lives, the more he can suffer. So
Honestly, we can use both and use your brother as the payment for the book.
Do we get to decide what the cost is?
Of the book?
Yeah.
No, it tells you
No,
the
but we can
cost after you ask the question.
We can have him ask the question and he has to pay for it.
Whistle dies. Just saying, that's the problem with us trying that shit.
Crystal won't
I
die.
feel like the book with infinite knowledge doesn't appreciate being fucked with like that.
yeah, we can just enslave my brother. I think that's fine. Honestly, it's what he deserves for being. Never mind. I was gonna say something mean.
Alright, so are you guys gonna start a fight with someone that has an ultimate level Digimon?
Actually,
No,
I was
I'm
hoping we
gonna.
should negotiate.
I can roll a performance and talk to him. Or can I pretend to save him from the vine? Wait, oh no, my brother! I can't let bad things happen to you.
Alright, well, if you're going the route of negotiation, he's going to absolutely not buy your bullshit, but he will be willing to talk to you.
Oh.
We could really use a lawyer right now. Please hear us out.
Ace Ventura, at your service.
Ace Ventura was a detective. A pet
Hey,
detective.
hey.
That is very
Hey.
much not a lawyer.
Hey, y'all are fucking animals anyways. I'm helping y'all.
Alright, so,
Who's an animal? You guys are all killing people.
while explaining things, you guys tell him that your contract with Dagon that you proposed?
Yeah.
Alright, so he'll look at you for a moment before thinking about it. Is like, so essentially what you proposed is Dagon, who, if I'm remembering this right, was Dagomon, who merged with the gods that people worshipped him as, and you're proposing making him the head of the digital world's religion who worships an actual god that looks over the digital world?
Not just the digital world, but the human world as well, as we both will merge together.
Correct. So you're okay with him possibly merging with and consuming whatever this being is that watches over the digital world.
See, this is why we needed a lawyer.
I think its name was Yggdrasil?
It is.
I mean, do we know about him?
We've heard about him.
You've heard a little bit about Yggdrasil.
Isaac knows their dad.
Well, technically, if you've studied any religion / folklore, you've heard a lot about Yggdrasil, the world tree.
Indeed. But in the digital world sense, I also know a bit.
I mean, Atlas probably would have recognized the name due to reading all the books.
Look, you're a lawyer. You know how to negotiate this sort of thing. Help us find a deal that means Dagon doesn't have influence over the Fey realm, so we can use the Fey realm to rebuild the human realm.
Well, I think the problem here is that him being the foundation of the Fey realm is a lot. it's a lot. He already has control over the oceans, and now he's the foundation of the Fey realm. Why would he give that up? Whatever you need to give him to let him release control over that would need to be of equal or, well, from what I've heard of him, greater value. So merging with the god of the digital world is a bit extreme, and I wouldn't do it, but
it is greater than being part of the Fey realm.
What if we made a contract that benefits him? Like, he already has all the cards, right? Like, he's got the ocean, he's got the Fey realm and stuff like that. But, like, as far as, like, contracts and stuff goes, like, his thing is prosperity, right?
His domains are prosperity and the ocean, yes.
What about we go back to our original idea of being, like, apostles or, like, saints or something, like, to, like, have some type of management system, right? Just something that works out for him, but we get like a clear like system where we determine what we do.
We become the pillars to his religion, basically.
I'm thinking like the Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. Like, we're the kings and queens of this realm. We basically already are. It's just having better communication with him, because he doesn't seem like a bad guy.
So you three collectively, in exchange for being the foundation of the Fey realm, want to offer yourselves as the pillars of his religion.
And then as long as we were acting in his interest, we'd have a lot of leeway in how we do it, and that would mean that the human world would be better off-ish.
But it's more accountability, right? We get a say in what he does. It's more like a government, or I don't know, some type of hierarchy system. I don't know.
For this to work, you would need to offer yourselves as always acting in his best interest.
I mean, he's not evil, right?
Well, at least a tiny part of him is Lovecraftian, and that is a problem. But it's not evil so much as indifference.
I mean, if he's the chaos and everything like that, we could be the order.
Well, while you guys think tank that.
I'm glad that we have the think tank here.
Yeah, there's a lot to.
Isaac, you are informed. Wait, yeah, you are informed that the siblings have returned to the island.
Execute plan alpha.
Lav,
Yes,
Lumi,
yes.
are you down for executing Plan Alpha?
Which is to kill the siblings, right?
To collect the fragments, everyone in this murder talk.
I guess we can. Well, I guess like Lumi will probably just shrug and sigh, still reluctant, but like willing to go through it.
No, it's not anyone's favorite option, but if we're gonna go through with the fragment plan, they have to disappear eventually. Right now, they're probably going to try to kill us. Or fight us at the very least.
I guess we're like at a disadvantage right now, given that we are partnerless.
Oh yeah, I also have the only Digimon versus 6 siblings.
Yeah.
So, Lav, are you down for Plan Alpha? As they put it?
I mean, Val isn't. So Lav would look at the card of Val and still go through with it.
And still go through with it? Alright. So,
I mean,
yeah,
Lav is here to collect fragments.
that's
So
fair.
if Isaac and Lumi are after it,
gonna do it.
then at least this way seems less painful, I guess.
Yeah, so Isaac, do you begin the operation?
Of course I do.
Alright, after injecting the ley line with corruption and using the data provided by
We're gonna use the corruption vials one by one, just in case there's room for me to keep one of them.
well, through the corruption vials and the data provided by Tomo and Asteroth. And sure, you can keep one vial of corruption, but
You always stay strapped, right?
the island becomes corrupted in the lab where you are. You don't really know what that means. The lab seems almost built separate from the island. But you receive, Lumi, you receive a message from Datamon that says that the gas has been released. And after a few moments, you can purify the ley line.
Okay, I probably will show it to Isaac and Val.
Alright. Point of no return, y'all.
Lav will thumbs up while looking around the lab for any kind of Val fragments.
None within the lab.
Damn. He'll look at Isaac's digipartner and leave it alone.
Do I see fragments for myself?
Oh no, there's nobody in the lab besides you guys.
Oh, nobody. Okay.
Yeah. All right, and Revi, while you were chasing your siblings, you see the entire the landscape get turned into a horror-like amusement park before sleeping gas is released everywhere.
Oh God. All right. I'll turn back to the hospital and see everywhere. Like, I try to hold my breath. I'll go back to the hospital. I'll see if I can find one of those masks. Cover my
They
face.
do have oxygen masks there and shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sure, give me a perception roll. I'll see
Oh
if you
Lord.
find one in time.
It's a hospital where she routinely visited her sibling that she loves so very much. She
I
can
know,
just
right?
take Relly's oxygen tank.
You know,
Yeah.
if it was anyone else, I might believe that.
Relly have an
Oh,
oxygen?
whatcha?
She
Oh,
just
what
like
check again?
that?
Perception.
Oh
What about a
God.
survival check?
Bad.
Because
Oh
she
God.
can follow the signs. Don't worry, Relly, we don't have any intention of killing you.
Oh,
If
yeah.
a stray phantom mon rolls up on your corpse, then hopefully we're there in time.
So
You might take your spear though, not gonna lie.
you do end up finding finding one of those air masks. However, as you do, you end up passing out by it.
Oh God. Who did this? Why is there sleeping
No one?
mask? I'm killing you all.
It's feel good juice.
Bad
Light
go-go
up the
juice
lab
make the
of Dr.
room burn all
Feelgood.
fucky.
So yeah, everyone passes out, and you guys end up purifying the ley line, using up most of your energy at that point. Although, once
Fine,
once a
most, 'cause
place
we have
is
6 bars.
once a place is purified, you're able to absorb bars pretty easily.
Whee! Full bars.
And with that, yeah, all of your spare fragments, for the most part, end up getting absorbed by you. However, Tomo and Aster, being told to be compliant with you guys, let you know that it seems as if the siblings did not transform back into you upon passing out.
If they're unconscious, we can tag and bag them.
Is that what you guys are doing? You running and slaughtering?
Oh, I didn't say slaughter. My goal was probably to rope them first. So their Digimon asleep. Might kill them.
What's the goal of roping them?
Mindless slaughter is an exact. The whole point of this was to not mindlessly slaughter. So. Yeah, I might old yeller them if that's what it takes. But.
Well, yeah, so Lav, Lumi, Isaac, you guys run out to meet your friend. Isaac, you split off because you go and find Riley, and you're gonna kill his Digimon while it sleeps and then tie him up.
Yeah. I mean, if I don't. Yeah.
Actually,
Okay.
normally I just say whatever, but where in the hell would you be getting rope anyway?
You're gonna tell me. I can use extension cords from the lab if that's what it takes. The oxygen tubes from the hospital. The curtain rods. I don't know.
To be fair, there probably are zip ties in the lab.
Oh yeah, it's a hospital. Bed restraints. He's fucking handcuffed.
Okay. All right.
At least Riley is. As for the other siblings.
Well, Lumi and Lav actually split off from you guys. Now, Lumi and Lav, when you find the other siblings, when you find your fragments, is your plan to tie them up, or do you just off them in their sleep?
Well, Isaac, did Isaac tell us that he doesn't want to just off them?
That's up to you.
Or
That
he
was a personal preference. My plan was to subvert murder, but.
Oh, no, Isaac did not tell you guys to tie them up or anything of the sort.
Well, Lav is still partially Val, so he will watch and see what Lumi does before he does anything. He goes, actually, he'll just go up. You don't have to kill them if you don't want to.
I am very interested to see what Lumi does to Elise.
Sleeping Elise.
Well, actually, I do have like a thought in mind. So she's unconscious right now, right? Is she?
Yep.
Or is she like?
Her and her
Lumi will probably. Yeah.
Her and her Digimon are unconscious right now.
Okay. Lumi would probably like. Oh, okay. I don't know if this actually might wake up the Digimon then. Oh, wait, I have an idea. Okay. Um, so they're like side by side, right? Just
Yep.
to make sure, very close to each other. Um, Lumi will like slowly walk up to like Elise and Piamon and then hug them tightly with the taser on hand, set it to max, and then quickly let's go and shocks the both of them.
Uses the taser on the Digimon and Elise.
Hmm.
So does Lav just see her like heading towards them with a taser in hand? I'm guessing.
Yes.
Through the window. Okay, Lav would actually just kind of rush forward and just stab them both.
Would stab Elise and her Digimon.
Because Val likes to protect his friends and Lumi, and Lav's best way of protecting Lumi is by killing them so she doesn't have that guilt on her hands.
All right, so Lumi, you Lav rush forward and kill what you've always considered your better self.
If there's a part of me.
Well, she's probably just gonna be like, shocked. But since he already had that intention in her mind, like she will feel a little bit like, you know, numb afterwards. But then she just tries to hold it in and be trying to accept the fate that they have chosen. I guess is the best way to describe it.
All right, yeah. So after they
Oh,
die,
question:
yep.
does this like warrant my torment actually?
Um, maybe.
Okay. Only because like Elise is like the closest to her and she's dying again in front of her.
Yeah, I mean it's not good. Do you want to roll for it?
We
Okay,
talked
wait.
about how you turned your last sibling into a sparkle cloud and you didn't bat an eye.
Oh, I did not. Like I actually turned around, thought to look at it. But that's because that's different. The circumstances are different. I can explain off screen about that. This is different.
Besides,
And Aster knows it.
Lumi is okay killing Lumi.
Yes, exactly.
You
Just not
can't kill
Elise.
me, only I can kill me.
The only person allowed to kill me is me.
Exactly. Wait,
It's
so
our
like
murder.
Actually, yeah, Isaac, do you wake up Revi while Lumi is rolling for this?
And that was probably my next order of business after Riley was successfully restrained. We're also throwing her spear out the window. Or at least, no, down the hall.
Also, I mean, Lav would just kind of mention to Lumi straight up that it is not your fault that they are dying. Technically, this is Lilium's fault.
Wait, Lumi,
Andy said
what's your
bitch.
willpower?
10.
10?
We figured that out last time.
It would be
Oh,
-5.
-5.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh wait,
86 minus 1.
question. Cause like I actually adjusted my sheet too. Cause I tried to count my successes so far with my torment, and for some reason it changed the formula to like +4. So how
Oh,
does that work actually?
it's probably because the the formula on the sheet doesn't account for the phobias, which are minus 15. It only goes up to minus 10.
Okay. Gotcha. So 3d6 minus 5, right?
Yep.
Okay. 8.
Yeah, no, you're actually still fine after watching that. And Lav, do you go on to kill Mikael and his Digimon?
True pleasure, I guess.
So Lav would like get like really close over Mikael. Just be like, he'll whisper in Mikael's ear. He's like, Val never forgot what you've done. He only let it be pushed to the side. I'm not so kind. And Lav would slowly kill him.
After killing his Digimon?
Oh, he's gonna kill Mikael first.
But he's gonna wake him up?
No, he's just basically, as they're asleep, he's just whispering in the ears and then
Gotcha.
offs them.
Alright, so yeah, once you guys kill your siblings, they transform into copies of you for you guys to absorb. And after you two absorb your siblings, well, it takes a moment, but your shapes begin to change.
Do we grow tentacles or something?
Well,
Digivolve.
something like that. Now, we know what Isaac and Ravi will soon be doing. Cade,
Maybe.
Atlas,
We might
and
end up fighting.
Cade, Atlas, and Gristle, did you guys decide on what you were gonna do next?
I worked something out. I'm really proud of myself for this one, actually, out of character.
Yes.
So suddenly Cade's like, oh my god, it's so obvious.
Share with the class.
Dagon, I know exactly what to offer you.
Yes.
Relinquish your status as Foundation of the Fey Realm, and in return, when we reach the heart of the digital world and use what we've learnt to fix it and purge the corruption and basically restore it. In the process, we will give you Shalash back.
You should have offered him a brand new car.
Do you need me to break character on this? We're offering to give him his entire pantheon back, bring them back as Digimon with comparable power.
Hmm.
And in return, he relinquishes his authority over the Fey Realm, but he gets his wife back. Hey, we'll even throw in Mother Hydra. Oh, Mother Hydra! I've read Lovecraft. I'm sure we can fix that.
I can fix
And
that.
did we also say that we could put some of them into our partners so that they actually get a little bit weaker?
That's hypothetically something we could do, but we'll worry about that later. The important part is he gets his family back. Which is ironically a very Cade thing to say.
Very well.
The contract is made, you relinquish authority over the Fey Realm, and your status as its foundation.
Yes, I'll no longer be the foundation of Atlas's Fey realm.
And in return, you get your entire family back. I think this might be the best deal we've ever been able to make.
You hear
How's that?
him cackling, and the as the contract is sealed, the world around you begins to shift, and for a moment it goes back to the Fey Woods, but the trees begin to wither and die, and you're surrounded by, well, a dead world.
Remember how I said we should keep him as the battery?
No, I don't
Gristle, I
recall
will
that
never
at
doubt
all,
you again,
Gristle.
and I am very sorry.
What was that?
I said I'll never doubt you again.
I said, no,
But-
I don't remember you ever saying anything like that.
No, she
She
did.
said it a couple times,
Like,
actually.
Oh, I
two,
know
three
she
times.
did. That's the point of the joke.
That said, I do think we can still salvage this. We just need a new power source now.
Or you can reinstate him as
And
the
I think
foundation.
Well, well,
And there's always Val. I mean, just kidding.
we could also totally, if we're going to that big central pillar in the digital world that is like the heart of everything, presumably we could use that as the power source. After all, we have to be able to use this technique we've developed to bring the rest of the Mesopotamian gods back. Ergo, he must know that we'll have a power source that will work for that. Because Dagon wouldn't deliberately put us in a position where the deal is impossible to fulfill on both sides.
Yes, he
No,
would.
he's just going to put you into a position to where, in order to save the digital world that you promised to do, you have to reinstate him.
Well,
I don't think that there's a problem with him being the base and giving the power to the realm, as long as there's some type of checks and balances system where he's not able to take too much or like alter stuff too much.
you can get back to that. After all, you could reinstate him as the foundation with different terms and contracts now that you know better. But,
We have a lawyer.
Maya,
What?
so
I'm alive.
you are, when School Island was corrupted and altered, purified, you received the rest of the fragments that, probably during one of your concerts, honestly, that
Yummy, yum, yum, yum.
that you
Tummy,
hadn't
yum.
collected yet.
Hey, I'm still eating this.
But after that, you recognize that there are 3 fragments left for you to collect.
Damn. Does that mean I gotta do that one thing?
There's Balmon, Eosmon, and Savior Huckmon.
So I do have to do that one thing. Wait, I already killed those Digimon. What are you talking about?
Well, you turned them back into, like, babies. You couldn't kill
Yeah,
Savior Huckmon, but without,
okay, but I killed the other ones.
you turned them back into babies.
No, I killed them, remember?
You crushed their cores?
Yeah.
Oh, well, those
That
fragments
was the
I
whole
dealt with.
Yeah, that was the whole point of the whole thing with me bringing Dagon to bring them back in their original, like, states.
However,
Yeah.
Savior Huckmon's still there.
So you want me to kill him?
Unless you want him to kill you. And
Oh, that's
considering
an easy fix. Hold him down.
Or you can forego this moment.
Well,
Shut the fuck up.
considering Savior Huckman is Maya's brother,
Not
which
a. Yeah, we deleted that thought process. Remember?
uh, he is still your brother. You might have had Dagon like gain powers by stealing its memories, but the
So I
soul
can
is
just
still
kill
there.
him, right?
Uh,
Like what?
yeah.
What stopped me from killing this before?
Oh well, before, based off of how your powers worked, you would have lost all your Digimon if you did it.
And what's the difference now?
It's the last fragment, which I'm not going to say why, but it does make a difference.
I'm de-digivolving him back down into into an egg. Baby one.
And you're going to kill him?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so as you kill your final fragment and absorb its memories, you too begin to change shape into
Me. Can I become a dolphin?
perhaps.
Yes. Remember, dolphins are the worst things on Earth.
But as you guys are changing shapes, Isaac and
You thought this
Revi,
was gonna be a lot harder for me, didn't you?
uh, not, not really, no.
Good, good, Aster.
So, Isaac, Ravi, a man in a green suit wearing a mask begins to walk up to both of you.
Um, you have a fun Batman and Joker joke here, and it's not working. We're just gonna point a gun.
Don't worry,
What's good, boss?
you know this man.
You do?
Yeah,
What was this?
this is CEO Seraphimon.
Oh shit. What's good, boss? Drop the gun.
Well, you know, your friend, he promised me that that he'd get all of you on board to create a world of pure capitalism for humans and Digimon, and looking around, I'm just so disappointed. I told him, if you guys didn't get on board, I'd have to kill you.
Oh shit! Then Isaac's not with Lav, is he?
No?
The lab doesn't have anyway. But so, first of all, I have no clue what you're talking about, Mr. Sirman, sir. Second of all, this is step one in the step of many to save this world.
I'm
Kick
not
their ass!
I'm not talking about saving this world. Well, rather, saving this world how I want to save it.
You can still control the stock market once the world is not, going to implode on itself. I don't care about none of that.
Alright, I'll give you a chance. He'll take a USB and hand it to you. Or, well, rather, hand it out. If you put this in the ley line, and the ley line's to follow, then we have a deal, and you're free to go.
What's it gonna do?
It's going to transform the world in my image.
It's gonna be a lot of angelic temples. We talking skyscrapers and banks. Like,
Oh my god,
yeah.
Twin Towers.
Yeah, you got it. Skyscrapers and banks. It'll be a world worth living in.
for everybody.
As long as people like making money.
Do they
Uh-oh.
get an 8-hour workday or less?
as long as they have money.
Do they get a starting payout?
If I'm feeling generous.
Often do you feel
I like
generous?
this idea.
And he's gonna flip the USB up and grab it. That said, I'm not really asking.
Mm-hmm.
This sounds fun.
Best plan we got so far. Better you than the tentacle man.
I don't know. Y'all have made me think that y'all might like hentai.
Alright, so are you and Revy down for capitalism?
We're gonna say we're down for capitalism.
Financially being dominated? And I bet they are.
Wait. If we help you with this, I'm gonna be like extremely on top.
You can be wealthy.
Like rich. I wanna be
Make
like,
your
I don't
shirts
have to
up,
worry.
come.
But I'll help you make money.
Sure. That's fine.
Alright, that's cool. You got me on your side. Where's my spear, by the way? Like I'm not playing with y'all. I'm physically as strong as my spear, so like where's
There's not a lot of directions to look.
You're right. Anyways, I'm gonna walk over here and find it. You guys can finish talking, I guess. I don't know. And then after I'm killing them, just letting you know.
You're killing your siblings?
Yes.
Alright. Yeah, so, thought we were gonna end this on the start of a fight, but I'll take it. Yeah, I think we will end,
right, you will.
end things there for today. That's a direction.
Isaac is smart, survival. For what I've ever noticed, survival.
Well, I mean, my logical responses were, "Hey, yo, fuck you," or "What you talking about, Willis?" And apparently, what you talking about, Willis, was enough.
Oh, well, I don't need to say this, but I guess I will. He is going to make sure you take that USB and follow through.
It's fine. We'll group up with everyone in turn and kill him if we need to or something.
You see, what happens then, though, is his contract, however the fuck his works magically, is going to conflict with Dagon's contract. However the fuck that works magically. So...
Well, actually, you're just saving the world in a different way with him. So, no conflicts there.
Actually, his plan isn't
Aster, I hate to
saving
interrupt,
the
but there's
world at
something
all,
that
it's
hasn't happened
altering
that should
it.
have happened.
Hmm?
Everyone in the human world, except of course, for you, is now dead, correct? Of the people who were there when I made the contract.
They're all
Yes.
unconscious and
I don't
looking
see
like
I don't
death.
see Dagon putting all the humans back, and he said he'd do that.
Well, that's because everyone's not dead yet.
Okay, you want to run that past me again in English?
The siblings are still
Hey,
alive.
Power,
Well, yeah.
The siblings
Like
also
4 of
didn't
them.
count for Tithian's contract, and therefore shouldn't count for mine either, because same time for him.
Also, yeah, they were not present on the island when that contract was made.
Exactly.
Well, Ellie
I didn't
I
was.
make
remember the rules you
contract.
laid out.
Gristle didn't get to make a contract.
Fair
Do you
enough.
want to make a contract?
Do you want to
Be a
give her
magical
ultimate
girl.
power?
Did you specify a time frame with that contract, though?
That's some bullshit, and you know it.
You would think that, but little did you know. that it was.
Dagon.
I'm just saying that if you didn't specify a time frame, he can at the very least wait until he's satisfied with his end of things.
But he didn't ask for
So-
anything for his end of things. He said he would take something.
Counterpoint. Was it a time frame or a condition, as in when X is completed, humans come back?
Yeah, it was a when X, Y. He was supposed to do it when everyone died. I hate to be a stickler for the rules here. You know I hate rules lawyering, but on this particular occasion,
I don't believe you do. Objection.
Overruled.
I don't
With
believe
these
so.
two are up now,
Good night. Bye
that he
bye.
wouldn't
Thanks
have
for
had
the
to make that
session.
deal with Isaac.
Good night.
Night. I will
The guy here
ponder
at the
this.
lab-
But for now, the session is over.
Can we beat up
Fair
Aster
enough.
now?